Hey guys, welcome back to the layout. So, first thing I want to talk about is sound in my Amtrak P42. This is number 150. I already had number 160. And I also got some new passenger cars for the Silver Star consist. I'll show you that in a second. Another thing that I have now is this scaletrains.com rivet counter -9. I mean, this thing is just incredible, the detail on it. It really exceeded my expectations, for sure. That runs just so smooth with that ESU decoder. This is ESU Loc sound as well. So, something I've been working on scenery-wise is this section of the forest. As you can see, I added some more trees over here, and I also added more shrubbery going all the way down to here. I'm working on this half of the module first because it's a module I can pick it up and turn it around. So by the time I'm done with this half, I can flip it, work on the other half. This side's pretty much almost done now. I just have to complete this part, put some more of the puffball trees in. It's looking pretty good. I think so, at least. And I also added a little bit more bushes here and there. Some like leaves from the tree. And a little bit of greenery right here. So that's about it that I've been working on so far. What I plan on doing is just filling this up with the puffball trees. I'm going to do the same thing I did over here, where you put this greenery on the actual surface, and then you put trees in front of it. And then after you have the trees in front, you make some puffball trees. I used the Woodland Scenics polyester stuff, and they're coarse turf, and then I just make different shades and I fill it in that way. So that's what I'm going to do for all of this. So these are the new cars I got. They're the Kato Amtrak Viewliner cars. So there's 3 coaches, 1 coach cafe, and 2 sleeper cars. The detail on these things are fantastic. I mean, I think it's one of the best N-scale cars, if I can get this to focus. There we go. The detail on these things are just incredible. They really look amazing, and I already put lights in them, so they're all lit. One thing is that with these Viewliner cars, it seems like the light, it's really hard to get the light to travel all the way across, unlike the Superliners that I have. But it looks great in these. The light travel is fine. It seems that the taller the car is, the better the light bar works. But of course, them being Kato, they're super smooth running, and I haven't had any issues with derailments yet. This is one of the freight cars that I got recently. It's a really nice car. I just finished weathering it. I just did a really light weathering, but it has a load in it that you can take in and out. And the body feels like it's kind of like a metal die-cast body, which is really nice. And it also has metal wheels. And basically what I did weathering-wise is I just took this brown paint from Michaels. It's like I think it's called dark chocolate. And I painted the wheel sets, and it makes the wheels look like real wheels, you know, like grimy, dirty, look like they've been exposed to the elements, not that like shiny look that the metal wheels always have. And then I did the same to the trucks. I used the same paint, but I did it more like a wash. Another freight car that I got recently, I totally done with weathering this. I did the same treatment with the Gone to the wheels and the trucks. And I just used weathering powders. I like the Monroe weathering powders. And I gave it just a nice, like, medium weathering, just to make it look old because it has Conrail on it. I'm not sure what I plan on doing with this car because I don't run in the 90s. Run more modern, so I need to give it visibility stripes. Maybe put a patch and make it like CSX or Union Pacific, something Canadian National maybe. And I'll put like a patch over the Conrail, or I might just keep the Conrail there and do a little bit more weathering on it, make it look like it's been like painted over and then it's now showing again. But I think the roof especially came out really well. I looked at a lot of prototype pictures, and I used the same paint I did on the wheels, and I used a sponge and I stippled it on, which made like a really nice like rough texture. And then I used weathering powders on top of that. Also, I gave this car a Fred, and also that show that in action in a second. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in probably 2 weeks.